Hello, I would like to welcome everybody to my mobile office tonight. Sponsored by the one, the only 7-Eleven. And I don't fuck with 12, as it were. So I have big things rolling out. I've launched my next phase of the Rico Roxx empire. And it's all coming together beautifully. And just to give a kind of an idea of how I'm running it, or how it's being ran, or it's running. A couple things I was thinking about. And I write notes. I write my thoughts down and such. So it's a good art form. It's a classic thing. It's good for memory. It's a lot of benefits writing stuff down. But sometimes I'm in my mobile office, and even then, it's still really easy to write stuff down. So it's really just but videos. Gonna do some videos. And basically, the thing I was thinking about, a couple things. Two things. One is I just said as a sentence enhancer. Drug addiction and just drug usage, even if it's not as severe as an addiction, it is just frequent or ritualized, and if people feel like it's out of control or they like it too much. I was thinking, what that could stem from is it really a chemical? Is it really a chemical reaction? Or is it a misassociation? Or an association, if not even from even a powerful association? So I can give you an example. Let's say you were a sheltered kid and were living in a strict household and having to have an abusive parent maybe, and maybe mentally abusive in many ways. It could, right? For this example. I just said right. I didn't even say that either. So, all of a sudden, in teenage rebellion, you go, do some drugs, whatever. Have a breakthrough. Could that person then associate maybe just being away? They're looking at it as like, oh, this substance gave me this breakthrough. Could it have been just the change of environment? So that's something to really look forward to. Is it really the drug that's making you smart? Because it sure can be, but can it also just be maybe not? So I think it's worth taking a look, because I feel like some people feel it destroys them, and I suffer myself from extreme gluttony at moments. So, second thing, in the animal kingdom or the conscious kingdom or whatever kingdoms for this rhetoric, strength and power food chain, whatever you want to name it. The strong, the weak, the hunter, the hunted, the feared, the pharaoh, the slave, the master, the mercy, the no mercy, hope, the hopelessness. I think it always comes to, so people go for power. I'm a power chaser myself in a lot of ways. If you could claim myself as an I am, but that is for a whole nother video. Unknown things, those are really freaky. Those are really, I would say really, they're freaky. If all of a sudden you were walking down the street at night and you heard a screech that you've never heard before, just bellowing all around you like as loud as thunder, and just echoing around you, and it was just like all these new sounds, and no one could identify where they came from, people would start freaking out.
Rico Roxx?
What up, baby?
What's up, man?
What's up? I'm just ranting on video.
Right on.
About unknown things that are unknown, like something you can't identify where the danger's coming from. It actually makes it like a little more intimidating.
Right.
If you don't know what the potential of danger is, it actually, even if it's nothing, if you don't know it's nothing, it could keep that thing in a strong position. So it's like, I'm just ranting about that.
Good movie for you to check out then is The Bird Box.
Oh yeah, I've seen that, man, for sure.
Yeah, triple click.
Yeah, man, I gotta check it out again one of these times.
Right on. You have a good one.
See you, man. So I just described it to him. That's basically what I'm going for. Is, let's say I'm walking the hood. Compton, I'm in LA right now, but it's like I was in Sacramento, and I kind of went through this thing, and people didn't know what I was capable of, and I was making a lot of noise, and I showed that, man, because I'm all right. Don't get me wrong, I'm Rico, Roxx son, got Black Sun Assassin crew, but at the same time, man, it's like when you're up against the army, but like I was just mentioning, something as simple as a noise that cannot be, it can stifle. So I think that's an interesting concept, because some people like to think of power and control as brute strength, and I look at multiple ways, and tonight I appreciated, they're just dawning on me, the unknown things. And just to quickly cap it off, because I think I've gotten my point here, is the thing that freaked me out was I was sitting there smoking a bowl of weed, just enjoying fresh air, catching my breath on a skateboard ride, and I hear a screech. And it dug into me, man. It sounded very close behind me. It was like a hiss, actually, like an aggressive hiss. And my head played like the first thing that popped in my head was a possum. So that's what I was like. I was thinking it was like some kind of rodent. But then like I didn't see any movement. I didn't see any movement. Like I turned around quick. I didn't see anything. And then when I couldn't identify what was this noise, thus my imagination started seeing demons and vampires, and I was like, what the fuck was that? But yeah, so I never did see what made that noise, and that got me thinking. That thing had me going for a second. And what if that was a little pompous possum? That thing had Rico Roxx out of fucking a little shook, man, because I didn't know what it could have. I was thinking, is my mind slipping? Is it finally happening? Just kidding, disclaimer. Brought to you by 711.com. Thank you.